Nottingham Forest 0, Chelsea 1, Chelsea secure UEFA Champions League football, and I can't believe it. And the reason why I can't believe it is because all season I've got told Chelsea have a championship manager. Enzo Maresca's rubbish. We're not going to break Pochettino's record. We're not going to get more than 62 points. Well, not only did we get 69 points, not only do we have a championship manager, by your words, not only do we have the youngest team in the league, not only did we finish above the almighty Eddie Howe at Newcastle and Unai Emery at Aston Villa, because you guys told me they're the second coming of that is what people told me. Chelsea Football Club have secured Champions League on a day where Nottingham Forest knew if they beat us and results went in their favour, they were going to secure Champions League football. But we turn up. Chelsea were professional. Chelsea highlighted why this young squad is going to go far. Why this manager managed the game perfectly, and we need to break it down. Normally, I talk about the good, I talk about the bad, and I talk about the downright ugly. Today, I'm straight up cooking. I am cooking everybody that doubted this team on a consistent basis. The people that called me toxic negative. People that said, you just backed this manager with no reason. When I told you guys, the first half of the season was wonderful. The second half of the season, we had 9 games where we went on a bad run. It was diabolical. I'm not even going to deny it. However, they turned this around. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to celebrate what we achieved. And what we achieved is the youngest squad in the league with a championship manager, by your bloody words, gets Champions League football, 2 points off Manchester City with Pep Guardiola, and 5 points off Arsenal with Arteta in phase 5. So, before we get started, hit that like button. Before we get started, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And in the comments below, let me know how excited you are to not watch football on a Thursday night again. Because that, for me, is the greatest part of all of this. Champions League, we are back. Let's get cracking. Chelsea win 1-0. Chelsea Football Club 1, Nottingham Forest 0. Levi Colwill with the goal. And this is where big players step up. And what I'm going to say to you guys is, this was a final. There was no two ways to look at it. We knew what we needed to do. We didn't care what was going on in other games. Why? Because we had it in our hand. It didn't matter if we finished 5th, if we finished 3rd, if we finished 4th. What we had to do was win our game, handle our business, and we will keep it stepping like there is no tomorrow. And the reality is, they bottled it and we did it. We managed the occasion, and that is the first thing I'm going to start off with. Occasions like this, whoever scores first usually wins the game. Why? Because nerves are high. Players understand tensions are high. They understand every misplaced pass could lead to the reason why you do not make Champions League football. And the players played like that, both sides. If you watch all 3 games today, I can guarantee you nerves from Aston Villa's players, from Newcastle players, Forest players, Chelsea's players. You're not free, you're not ecstatic, you're not expressing yourself, and you could see that. But we managed the occasion. And how did we manage the occasion? Defensively solid, limited their opportunities. They had one opportunity in the first half where there was a ball that came across and Chris Wood was stretching and it went over the bar. And that for me was, oh my God. However, we had a similar opportunity. One pass from Madueke to Palmer on the right hand side, the ball across the goal, Neto stretching over the bar. Both teams had identical chances. Other than that, it was a low quality game. Second half starts, what happens? Build up on the left hand side, Palmer crosses it in, header comes out, Cucurella flicks it back in, Neto reacts first, crosses it across the goal, the ball's dribbling across, I'm thinking someone's got to tap it in. Levi Colwill with his right foot put Chelsea 1-0 in front, and from then onwards we were in cruise control for at least 40 minutes. The only time they caused us any bit of panic is when it came to the last 8 minutes, and I don't know where they got the 8 minutes from. Those 8 minutes for me felt like they were going on for 65 minutes. Genuinely, I was stressed, I was sweating, I didn't like it, even though I knew results were in our favour. And for me, what happened was Enzo Maresca prepped these lot well. We defended well, and that's what made us get Champions League, by the way. The defense guided us to this Champions League spot. Start of the year, first 19 games, we scored 38 goals. We were prolific in front of goal. We were scoring every chance. We were slapping teams 6-2. We were having a good feel about the team. Second half, we went through that 9-game span where we were shocking, diabolical, preposterous. And what happened after that? Clean sheet, clean sheet, clean sheet, clean sheet, clean sheet, clean sheet. I'ma keep going. We got 6 clean sheets in the second half of the season, whereas in the first half we had 4. What does this tell you? It tells you that we shut up shop and we started doing what we needed to do. People are going to say, Alex, how are you gassing up top 4? Why are you being this fan? Listen, youngest team in the league, championship manager, I've been told all year. And all of a sudden, what we're not meant to accept that this is progress. This was the target at the start of the year. Champions League football. We are a lot closer to first place than we have been since Antonio Conte left the club. Let that sink in. We are 15 points away from first place. What needs to happen this summer would not have been able to happen if we didn't get Champions League football. We need to get a striker. I'm begging you, go get Victor Osimhen, Victor Gyökeres, somebody of that magnitude. Get me a big name. Pay some wages. A left winger, someone that's decisive, someone that could change the picture the way we view it. Maybe a centre half. But even then, those 2 positions, they're vital. Because what we've seen is this team can defend. This team can defend. They've proven it. We're just not taking our chances. We're not creating. We're being a lot more boring. And today we managed the occasion. Now I need to talk about all the fans, in my opinion, that inside they say they're Chelsea fans, but in reality, they're haters of the club. They say they have standards. They quote that they want what's best for the club. We need to hold the standards. We need to make sure that the club is following in the right direction. Do you think this is acceptable? You will get punished. They sit there and waffle, because that's what they do. They waffle. They actively waffle. And the reality is, for me, they said it wasn't possible. What happened is 69 points. 69 points at Chelsea Football Club this year with this team. It wasn't possible. It wasn't possible. Nicholas Jackson flopped. We did it anyway. For me, this is absolutely a great achievement. Now we need to go win the final in the Conference League. Bring on the Club World Cup. Let's try win that one as well. We are Chelsea. We care about trophies. Top 4 is great. Don't get me wrong. This is great. This allows us to elevate back into the big boy league, because we need to get back into the big boy league. But today we've managed a hunt. And what's funny for me is the same Chelsea fans that I was talking about that would be rating Eddie Howe, Unai Emery, bum-licking him. Absolutely bum-licking him. Oh, Unai, Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe's team could never. Well, Eddie Howe's team today, home game against Everton, bottled it. That's exactly what they did. They bottled it. Aston Villa. Oh, away to Manchester United. The most diabolical Manchester United I've ever seen. 2-0 defeat. 2-0 defeat. Hold that on your head tops, every single one of you. I am so sick and tired, right? Consistently being told, when I try to be positive and look for the good in this team, when I try to highlight that there is positives, there's Enzo Fernandez, there's Moises Caicedo, there's Reece James, there's Lavia, there's Palmer, there's Toussaint, there's Colwill, there's even Robert Sanchez injured. There are some positives. No, I'm not allowed to. How dare you say there are some positives? How dare you like your team? That is what they tell me. Modern day football fans. How dare you like your team? Everything's not perfect. If you don't get 3 points every single week for 38 weeks, this is not good enough. Standards. Take your standards and shove them up your backside where the sun don't shine. I am sick and tired of all of you. What I want to do today is praise my manager. My manager, Enzo Maresca. And the reason I'm going to praise him is because they all said you're not good enough. They said your football sucks. They said you don't know what you're doing. And guess what? He done better than your fraud, Pochettino. He's done really well and got us a nice points total. He's improved us in nearly every metric apart from goals scored. And the goals scored, the reason is he hasn't improved on that, because he actually fixed the leaking defense that got 64 goals past them last year. Enzo Maresca, you deserve your week off or whatever you get. However, we need to build now. The directors, you have got a second chance. We are in a position now where we need to build. Allow us to build. Chelsea Football Club 1, Nottingham Forest 0. This was a Nottingham Forest under Nuno Espirito Santos that they told me was better than us. Lies. They're not better than us. And what this means for Chelsea is phenomenal. I am over the moon. Enzo Fernandez, Cole Palmer, Caicedo, James all deserve to be playing against Champions League sides next year. There are so many more. We have got the Estevao coming, we have got Santos coming, we have got Kienda coming the year after, we have got Petrovic coming. We are building a team. We are developing a good unit. We have got core. Today's victory was based on character, on the definition of we will get the job done, it doesn't matter how. Newcastle lost to Everton. Aston Villa lost to Manchester United. Easier games that didn't mean nothing. We actually had a competitive game where there was two sides going for it, and our boys stepped up. I am super proud. If you made it this far, you are super proud. You're gassed. You are Bratucci, my proper Chelsea fans, bro. We are proper Chelsea. This is what proper Chelsea means. Where you love your team, where you defend your team, where you back your team. When there is nonsense, you call out the nonsense. When there is positives, you call it out. You don't need to be negative all the time. It is exhausting. It is pathetic. And there's a reason why on this channel we got 40,000 subscribers. But guess what? The one thing I will say about it, we might not have the highest community, but our retention is amazing. The number of people that come back and watch the videos is amazing. I track these numbers. We average at least 25% of people that come back and watch on a religious basis. And it's because we have a good, positive community. And I love it. I love this community. I love that you lot give me the opportunity to sit here and share these feelings I have about this club and the love and joy and passion I have for this club with you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We're going to the Champions League, but first, Club World Cup and Conference League, here we come. What it do, baby?